Shalom. I'm sitting here at adoration, and it's my Thursday night, and I come in the middle of the night, and I brought along with me a book someone gave me, Diary of a Pilgrimage by Egeria, who wrote, I think, around the 4th century. And I came to a sentence that sort of struck me, and it says, "Each of the journeys undertaken by Egeria was a true pilgrimage, motivated by a specific religious objective." And it made me wonder, this will be my 4th trip to the Holy Land, and each time I have had a specific reason, a specific objective for why I wanted to go. The first time I was working on a book on the visitation, gifts of the visitation, and I'd never been to Ein Kerem, and I thought, how could I have the credibility to talk about the visitation when so many people have been there to Ein Kerem where it took place, but I had not. And so I put a petition before our Blessed Mother that if I was supposed to go, she would help make that happen. And within 30 days, there was a post for those who are members of the Catholic Press Association to apply if you wanted to go to the Holy Land for a free trip to the Holy Land. And it was for May of 2014 when the Holy Father was going to be visiting there as well. I applied for it, and I got it, and I finished the book. I went 6 months later in November, and I think my objective that time was to try to be a pilgrimage travel writer and to sort of discern whether that is what God wanted of me. I went last April. There was about a year and a half in between those two trips. And I went last April as the Director of Public Relations for Israel Ministry of Tourism. And I took a small group of Catholic women leaders to show them the holy sites in Israel. And so clearly the objective that time was to share the Holy Land with other Catholic women who might then share it with others. But it was also because I love it. I would go every year if I could. But this time is different. This time, when I leave in 2 weeks, has a different objective to it. I'm not going with a pilgrimage company. I'm not going with Israel Ministry of Tourism. I'm going totally on my own. And the reason I want to go this time is because I want to experience what I experience here in adoration. Because sometimes I come here and it's amazing looking at our Lord and just talking to Him and encountering Him. And sometimes I come for my hour in the middle of the night on a Thursday night and I have nothing to say. And I don't really feel anything. Like maybe even get the wiggles, and you hear the creaks in the middle of the night and the pew creaks, and you kind of look at the clock in the back and you wonder when your hour is going to be up. And I think going this time, I want to experience that spectrum of what it's like to walk in the footsteps of Christ, to be in the land where He lived and worked His miracles, but certainly wasn't always feeling the warm fuzzies of the faith. And sometimes maybe got bored, got the wiggles. And I want to know what that's like too. Because sometimes when you're on pilgrimage with other groups, every time you're on pilgrimage with other groups, You're practically running from place to place to make sure you make your itinerary fit. And you're sleep deprived. Not this time. This time I want to be fully present in the few places I've chosen to go back to. And I want to just sit with him for as long as it takes to feel a little bit bored, and then stay a little bit longer. Whatever your reason for going, as a person of faith, it will be about Jesus Christ, and it will be about encountering him. So, that's it. It's time for me to get back to my Lord. Both here, as far as a person can get from the Holy Land, and in 2 weeks to be there. God bless you on your journeys. May the peace of Jesus Christ be with you every step of the way. Until next time, bye.